moved to Manchester 3 years ago. I went to auditions, went to networking events, trying everything I can to be seen by the people of Manchester in the theatre fringe. The theatre scene completely ignored. Didn't get anything, and I was like, do you know what? If I want something to happen, I'm going to make it happen.
Welcome everybody to episode 39 of WatchRoss, the one where we learn to survive a zombie apocalypse. So here we are in home theatre, right? I wanted to bring you guys here because one, it's a slightly different venue for us, but two, I want to show you where I hold networking meetings once a month for actors. So those who are part of the Acts on This community, actsonthis.tv, the website that I run, we have like a offline community as well. We host a networking, coffee, cake, chat meeting once a month, first Saturday of every month, right here in home. Beautiful space, beautiful coffee. How's the tea, Petch?
Lovely.
Lovely. He's buried in his phone. This was also where we, what's the word? Envisaged, came up with.
Gave
birth to the vlog. We were in one networking meeting. I was like, mate, I want to do a vlog. He was like, well, I want to do some work that isn't like working in the bar you were in at the time. And then we decided we were going to do the vlog. 6 weeks later, we shot the first episode of the vlog. So it's nice to come back here to answer a question that I was asked last night. How do you be so disciplined, like you, Petch, Hop, everybody, to put a vlog out every week? Because it is hard work, right? It is hard, Petch, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's not dead simple. I know the finished product, 30-minute product every week, looks quite seamless and like it was a good laugh to do, and it is, but it is hard work. But the reason we're able to put an episode out every week is because when me and Petch set this goal to start a vlog, we set a goal that consisted of 4 pillars, okay? And those 4 pillars equal something called necessity.
The 4 pillars of necessity.
The first pillar is identity, okay? This is an internal pillar. There's 2 internal, 2 external, and it's identity, right? If you identify with your goal, i.e. for this goal for our vlog, right? If I identify as a vlogger, as an actor, as a presenter, this is who I am, okay? My internal identity is in correlation, is, aligned with this goal, okay? I want to do a vlog. Well, I'm a vlogger, of course I am. I look at other vloggers. That's who I am. I want to be that guy. I want to have this audience. I want to make this impact. It's a lot easier when you identify with it. As an actor, Petch, when you decided you were going to do acting, how long did it take you to actually have the guts to say to people and say, Petch, what do you do to go, I'm an actor, my name's Lee, I'm an actor, nice to meet you?
Fair few years.
Years, literally years. And that's what I see so many people doing. They leave drama school and they'll say things like, oh, hi, my name's Dave, I'm trying to be an actor. What? Your identity, you have to be that thing already to expedite your goal. The second thing is obsession, another internal pillar, okay? There's a difference between passion and obsession, right? You can be passionate about something and you'll hear people say, oh, Sarah's so passionate about this and that. Doesn't mean she's obsessed with it. There's a difference. When someone's obsessed with it, they're the people who think, oh, actually, they might be a little bit crazy. They're like so obsessed with that. Me and Petch got ridiculously obsessed with vlogs. We were watching consistently every day hours worth of other people's vlogs. I got so obsessed with the camera equipment, with the audio equipment, obsessed with everything around production, editing. I mean, not just passionate about it, completely obsessed. I lost weeks of my life to the vlogging world to see how it was done. You've got to feel like duty bound to your goal, or like obliged, or it's your purpose, okay? I felt duty bound And I have done because people have done this for me in the past, to actually put inspirational content out there, motivational content, to try and change people's lives for the better, help them build the best version of themselves, because people have done that for me in the past. And I get, on a selfish level, a massive kick out of it. I just got a tweet from someone who I met at this networking meeting last night, and they were like, so great to meet you, love your energy, love the vlog, etc. That's a massive, like, on a selfish level, a massive kick. But I feel absolutely duty obliged to be putting out positive, inspiring, optimistic content into the world. When I first decided, Petch, to run a marathon for the first time, I was saying before, I was running it for guide dogs because of the eye condition that I've got. I felt freaking duty obliged to all those people who had worse eyesight than me, you know, blind people, heavily visually impaired people, to finish that marathon. I was like, I'm obliged to them because I can still see well enough to do this. They can't. I am obliged to do this. This is my purpose, to complete this goal for them. And the last pillar, it's an external pillar again, is task urgency, I'd class it as. Ultimately, a deadline on your thing. It's so easy for me and Petch to create a vlog every week when we have such a tight deadline in terms of, if I don't put this out on a Monday, then I'm letting all those people I feel obliged down. I have like a deadline every single week, an urgency to get it done. Thus, I can't procrastinate. On a Sunday when I'm editing this and I feel like, oh, it's so hard, and oh, I wish I could just be out in the sunshine. It's like, bullshit, Ross. Like, you don't understand how, like, you know, urgent this is. Just get it done. It's the same principles when you were at school and you went all the way through your summer holidays, you didn't do any of your homework, and then the last week came upon you and you went, holy shit, I've got to get this art project done for Monday or Mrs. Hughes is going to rip my head off. That's what I had every summer for about 6 years. If you mark yourself on those 4 pillars out of 5, okay, one being you don't have any of it, 5 being you have a lot of whatever that thing is, you'll get a mark out of 20, okay? Times that by 5. If your overall score is 60 or less, just to be brutal, okay, you've got hardly any freaking chance right now of achieving the goal that you're saying you want to achieve. If it's 60 or more, good luck. You've got, like, you know, you're starting off from the right place, okay? Me and Petch are going to go over to Media City and meet an actress and also a producer who I met last night at this networking event to talk about something pretty incredible that you might have heard of in the acting industry called MonologueSlam. And then we're going to finish actually filming today after that, Petch, because on Thursday we're going to start again, where me and Hop will be on the vlog. We're going to go and see Petch's play, How to Survive a Zombie Apocalypse, at the King's Arms Thursday night. I'll be holding the camera, Hop will be holding the camera, Petch is going to be in the play. How are you feeling about it, Petch?
Nervous.
Nervous. Even more so that we're going to be filming his opening night. Awesome, right, drink up again, go to Media City. Come on, Petch. Got to find Vicky. Here he is, Petch. All right, Vicky. I don't walk anywhere now. Just arrive in style with private transport. Jodie, thanks ever so much.
That's okay.
Boom, love it. Let's get ourselves inside for another coffee. Where's Petch? There he is. So, here we are in Social 7. Got a special guest on the vlog. Vicky, what do you think of the transport, first of all?
Oh, your transport. Different. It was fun.
Different. I want Petch to be driving me around in one of those little rickshaws. I'm not even going to describe what he's doing now. So, Vicky, right, I brought you up into Social 7 for a chat because I saw you again last night at a networking meeting that I spoke about before that we went to, and you were there talking about something that I've known about for ages, but I feel terrible because I have never got involved with this. I've never even been to see one. And this thing we're going to talk about has got a great name for itself in the industry now, in the acting industry, like a really solid name for itself. And it ties in with what Petch is doing this week. We're going to be showing you in the second half of this vlog Petch's show, Petch's play. But I know there's going to be people out there who are like, I'm not ready to put on my own show. I'm too new to this, too scared for whatever reason. This opportunity we're going to talk about with you is like a real nice, easy step into it where you can come and perform something for 1 minute or 3 minutes, and it's called MonologueSlam. You might have heard of it. Vicky is the producer and heads up the Manchester MonologueSlam. Tell us all about it, Vic.
Okay, so MonologueSlam UK is a Monologue Slam all over the UK. So I produce the Manchester show, but we have them in Coventry, Birmingham, London, and other places around the country. So Manchester is back in October, our next slam, and basically actors who are represented or not represented, who just need to get themselves out there and seen by the right people, can come along and perform in the show for free. So, quick roundup of what it is. Yep. You sign up for an audition. If you get through, you either choose you're going to do a 1 minute or 3 minute monologue, which can be self-written, written by somebody else, published, film, TV, whatever, as long as it suits you on stage, because we are putting you in front of industry people who want to give you jobs and work. So, you know, you want to make sure that the character you're doing suits you. Yep. So then we have an industry panel of judges who judge the show. They could vary from a casting director, agent, producer, writer, director, etc. We have usually 3 to 4 on the panel, and they choose a winner from the 1 minute round, the 3 minute round, and also the youth round. So if you're between 11 and 17, get involved too. And then an overall winner. And the winner that wins the overall show gets invited down to London in December as a Manchester finalist to compete against the rest of the other winners from the whole country. So you go represent Manchester. And we have the Spotlight sponsor us. Yep. And we have great goodie bags off them as prizes. And we're also, you guys are doing a prize for us for the next slam. So we'll put that on Twitter and our social media and let you know what that prize is. But it's a pretty good one. And also, Spotlight give goodie bags. And one thing that actors who are new or coming back to it or haven't worked professionally struggle with these credits. And the great thing about Spotlight sponsoring us is that MonologueSlam is the equivalent of a credit, so you can use that to get your Spotlight membership. I think that's a quick roundup of it.
Quick roundup, but I think that's great. So there's a lot of people who are like, I can't get on Spotlight, I can't get auditions without being on Spotlight, I can't get on Spotlight without having auditions and getting credits, etc. Monologue Slam, counts as one of your credits, right? So get involved with that. That's something that, will go towards you getting your Spotlight membership, which is, let's be honest, pretty, it's crucial if you want to be a successful actor. I think it's just a fantastic opportunity for people, like I say, who just want to sort of step out into the arena, throw their hat into the arena. There's been, I'm sure, and I feel terrible again because I haven't been down to see the show, but I've seen reports of people who have been spotted at Monologue Slam, have gone on to do great things. Give us a couple of examples.
Okay, so let's change that in October. You're going to come watch the show. Yeah, he's going to come along. So we've got so many success stories from people who are unrepresented getting agents, people who have been asked to write for people because they wrote their own thing. So it's not just actors. There's people who've been pulled in by casting directors for auditions. I mean, afterwards we send all our details of the actors to everybody on the panel. But we also have people in the audience that just want to sneak in, don't want anyone to know they're there. And we send them all the details of all actors so they've got them. Because even though there's a winner, there's 4 people on the panel. So they've got to come up with someone, but it doesn't mean they all agree. We have many times where there's a standoff, who wants to win, who's this, and they have different opinions. So you might not have won it, but there's somebody in that panel that really wants you. But when it comes to success stories, probably the one that everybody knows, Chizzy, our London host, she started off at Monologue Slam performing, got an audition for Holby, ended up a full-time character series regular in Holby, did Strictly last year, regular on The Rain now. She's and still hosts. She did our slam last year. She hosted for Manchester, so still heavily involved in the slam. Jimmy, one of our CEOs, he's out in LA. He's brought the slam to the Chinese Theatre in LA. We've done shows there, so it is worldwide, not just UK. Fraser, another of our CEOs, just finished a couple of months ago on a long stint on Corrie. So, not just us as producers, CEOs, etc., are just sat behind a desk. We're active in the business. So we're always not just trying to find opportunities for everyone, just from behind a desk. We're out, we know people, we're speaking to people, we're, using our contacts to make sure you as actors get those opportunities, no matter what walk of life you're from. That's why it's free. It's for everybody to get involved. There's no prejudice, there's no rules except come along with whatever piece besides spoken word or poem, because it is a Monologue Slam and it's an actor showcase. It's free and it's just there. Just use it. Get involved.
Boom. I think it's freaking brilliant. Honestly, we're definitely going to go and vlog. Like, we'll vlog the next one. I'll come and watch for sure. I'm not getting on the stage and doing one. Petch can, though.
But on that note, you might end up on stage, because what also we do, if you miss the auditions or the masterclass, you can come along to watch the show and think, I wish I would have got on there. Prepare a 1-minute monologue, arrive, and put your name in the hat. And just before the interval, we choose somebody, the golden ticket, to come up out of the audience. They get the interval to prepare, and then they get to perform as well.
Wow. Well, I put together some kind of Alan Partridge monologue. Just pull that out of the bag at the interval. Ooh. Yeah, I think it's amazing. Honestly, I just wanted, like I say, just wanted to bring Vic here to hopefully inspire you guys to take some action. If you're like watching Petch put on his show and you're going to see him in the second half of this vlog, and you're like, actually, you know what, I wish I had the guts to do that, but I don't just yet. Get yourself involved with Monologue Slam. 1 minute, 3 minutes, it's nothing, okay? And it's a super supportive community. Everyone's going to be behind you. If people do want to get involved, where do they need to go to?
So if you want to get involved and learn more about who we are and the company, just go to MonologueSlamUK.com and sign up to the mailing list. And there we have emails going out all the time about when the auditions open up, because you have to book a slot. So we open them at a certain time because they go like that. So make sure you're on that mailing list so you get that email first.
There you go. Social media is up on the screen right now as well. Vicky, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having me, yeah.
Anytime. Now it is actually time to see. Don't know how to introduce this. This is a big moment. This is a really big moment. This is time now to survive a zombie apocalypse. One thing you need if you're going to survive a zombie apocalypse is good backup. And one guy I can always count on to have my back is star of WatchRoss episode 16, Mr. Eric James Dean. Eric, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks, Ross.
He's fine.
Looking forward to it.
Have you ever survived a previous zombie apocalypse?
No, I haven't.
No, you haven't. Neither have I. Well, tonight, Eric, you're gonna. Start the engine, pal. Let's go. So, Petch is not behind the camera because he's freaking upstairs. We've made it to the King's Arms in Salford, one of many of the venues for the Greater Manchester Fringe. Look who's back on the vlog. Hop's here, in person. How's work?
It's horrendous.
It's horrendous.
Who wants to work, really?
Who actually wants a job, really, in life?
No. I don't either. Does anyone want a job?
I don't.
I'm retired.
If you want Hop's job, write in. Anyway, look, Petch, you're upstairs rehearsing, doing your tech run. I know you're not going to see this until after the show. I hope it goes freaking brilliantly for you, mate. I know you've worked very hard. Personally, want to wish you good luck. Eric, message for Petch?
I know you've worked hard on it, Petch, and I know it's going to be good, so
thumbs up from Eric.
Thumbs up from Eric. That's it.
Hop,
thumbs
message.
up from Hop. Let's do it, Petch.
Thumbs up from Hop.
Your big break, mate. This is it, right here, in the King's Arms.
Yeah.
Tonight. Right, shall we go and get a pint?
What, and watch half pint?
He's back, full on banter. Boys, to the performance space.
Let's go.
Because you want to be together.
She didn't want it to me, and it's like I said to you, I couldn't see the point and all that. And then she receives this anonymous letter saying, Mark's a smashing bloke, you two deserve each other. Basically, I thought it was one of her mates saying, you two deserve to be together, get your act sorted.
So you got back together?
No, we had a big fuck off row.
Here we are. We have all survived the zombie apocalypse. Hop, even you.
Even me. Here we are.
Here we are. Toby, Petch, you already know. I'm going to start with Toby because he's like the most special guest here today. Toby, the play was all about how to survive a zombie apocalypse. I didn't see a single zombie in the whole thing, but I knew that the apocalypses were metaphors for challenges in your life, situations you're in that are tricky, ultimately, getting through the shit that can be thrown at you at any minute. Toby, what have you learned from the process, and how are you going to put this into like any zombie apocalypses you face in the future?
I wouldn't say I've actually learned anything from the process. What it's actually done is allowed me to reaffirm my philosophy on life, in that what you do through life is you go through a journey, and every apocalypse or every hardship that we face is part of that journey. And it's not about end gaining, looking to the end all the time. It's about appreciating where you are and experiencing that journey and moving forward. And it's just helped me to reaffirm that that's the way we have to be.
Incredibly articulate. There you go. Petch. He's going to be hardly nowhere near as articulate. Give that to Petch and see what he's learned.
What do you mean? About the actual play or the messages in the play? Do you know what? This play has come at such... I know. It's through Kissing Toby.
Sticking up for you here.
Cheers, thank you. No, this play has come at such an... What's the word? Unfortunate time? My friend sadly passed away last week.
Yeah.
And the messages that have been ringing out through this play about death does have a 1-in-1 success rate. It does come to us all. And there's no waiting. You've just got now, and that's what this play has reaffirmed for me. There's no tomorrow. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. It's now. All you've got is now, and make the most out of it whilst you still can. The ultimate zombie apocalypse is never going to happen. It's just now.
Powerful messages from Petch. Now, Hop, I was worried about you because Hop's got massive ADHD, and I didn't think he'd be able to sit through even 10 minutes of this. You seem captivated, and as the play went on, like even more so. Like, what are your thoughts? Of theatre, because I don't think it's something that you probably go to that often, and how are you going to put the lessons you've learned tonight into your life, Hop?
Well, I enjoyed that. I was right in the centre, and I got you two staring at me the whole time, pretending you were looking at the hills. It made me feel special. Do you know what? Look at me, I can't even sit still now. I'm doing this. I was captivated. So you've calmed my ADHD, both of you. So that's I think that's the biggest compliment that I could pay anyone ever, because wow, like really. If you need your ADHD calming, come and watch these two kissing each other. But what you were saying about it being all about now, I've been in this world and this job. I loved what that was about. The sense that it was about so many people living in fear of all these things that are going on around us. Daily Mail doing it the most, and the news constantly putting fear all the time. And do you know what? What's the worst? Nothing. And why does it take someone to get ill to realise a love in a relationship? Why does it take that to start doing things that you want to do in life, like going for walks up hills? That it's always, why are we delaying doing what we want to do? Why are we putting off life? Like you say, it's all about now. Why do we have to get something drastic happen to us to start doing the things that we want to do, that we're enjoying? And that was the beautiful message that I took from it. So thank you both.
Sweet. God, it's all like pretty serious this week, isn't it? Normally, like, he doesn't say anything serious at all. I completely agree. I think, like, it is all about now, like you say. I think I read a book this week called The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, which is a really good book by a guy called Mark Manson. And he says in the book, pain and suffering are biologically necessary. They're a part of life that we all should actually embrace as much as happiness, because when you're going through pain or you're suffering, it's your body's like way of telling you, listen, something's got to change. You've got to put a change out there. And I hope that people do change before they have something massively serious happen to them, or like, life's too short, like you've experienced with this week with your mate. So I hope you can take something from that. I hope it's been useful. I wish you could see this, but by the time this vlog goes out, you're not going to be able to see this in the Fringe anymore. You're going to put it on you're putting it on somewhere in Leeds, aren't you?
Yeah, we're putting it on in Leeds at the Seven Arts in September. Dates to follow. I'll put everything up on the vlog and follow my social media. Everything will be going everywhere. But yeah, Leeds, and hopefully if it's well received at the Fringe, which if tonight's a good indicator, it is, we're looking at taking it on a mini tour anyway, so it could come down to London, up to Scotland, fingers crossed, you never know. New York, sky's the limit. Sky's the limit.
Amazing. So yeah, do check it out. And also I think this has been a lesson for all of us as well about just creating your own work, or going out and putting yourself out there. I know, Petch, you for a while I've been thinking about doing things in a Manchester theatre arena. Took you, I don't know, maybe your own little mini zombie apocalypse to go, holy shit, I better put myself out there. Do you want to wrap it up about that?
No, that's very true. I moved to Manchester 3 years ago. I went to auditions, went to networking events, trying everything I can to be seen by the people of Manchester in the theatre fringe, the theatre scene completely ignored. Didn't get anything, and I was like, do you know what? If I want something to happen, I'm going to make it happen. I'm not going to wait until like the ultimate zombie apocalypse scenario. I'm going to do it now. So that's what I did. Thank you very much.
Did it, done it. Now, obviously, last words from Toby, my man. You, I guess if you come back to acting after being away for a while, I watched an interview with you. Are you here for good?
Where? In Manchester for good?
Back in acting for good?
Oh yeah, it's part of you. It's like you can't take your personality away. Acting is being who you are. It's part of what you are. So whether you're acting at the time or not, you're still an actor.
Yeah.
It's just that you may not be doing it for this period of time.
Can I have him on more often? Because this is like we're just preaching exactly what we preach. Exactly. When you're becoming a better person, you're becoming a better actor. So that definitely is it. We will wrap this up. Thank you so much for watching this episode 39, episode 40. We'll be honest, we can't believe we're 40 episodes in. Getting on a little bit now. Toby, we do a little thing at the end where I do a countdown, and you haven't briefed him, have you? No. You have to say, you just look at the countdown and say bye for now, but we say it all at the same time. Okay. It's not that. Oh, and the crowd, yeah. So you can all shout as well. The catchphrase is bye for now. I'm going to go 3, 2, 1, and you all give a little shout, yeah? Thank you so much for being here. Social media's up now. Follow these guys. Go watch the play if you can. We'll be back next week in 3, 2, 1. Bye for now!
Oh, no!
Whose world is this? The world is yours. The world is yours. It's mine, it's mine. Whose world is this?
Thank you so much for watching this episode. It really would mean the world to me if you would leave a comment telling me what you enjoyed and what you would like to see more of next time. If you want to catch more episodes, head over to facebook.com/WatchRoss or youtube.com/WatchRoss. Make sure you subscribe and turn your notifications on. I'll be back real soon. Bye for now.
Here he is. He's arrived. Petch, are we in the wrong place? We're in the wrong place, Tony. Shit. Right, show us exactly where we need to be, Petch. So we need to stop here. Loop the loop. Yes.